So, you guys, I have potentially fantastic news. Okay, you know that House race this past Thursday in New Jersey, District 11 for a congressional House seat? That race is crazy, but we may pull off the biggest win in history in terms of what it means. So, it's a Democratic primary election. So, there was a pool of Democrats running. Tom Malinowski was in the lead. He was a former politician and he is establishment, pro Israel all the way. He is establishment. And there was a Bernie endorsed, AOC endorsed, Elizabeth Warren endorsed, progressive, Anna Lilia Mejia, who was also running, that people weren't keeping their eye on in the Democratic establishment, right? Because, progressives are nothing to them. There was a third candidate, the former lieutenant governor. Her name is Tahisha Way. Okay, she was running as well. They haven't called it yet, but Anna Lilia Mejia came from behind, like this horse race with the horse way in the back, and she's ahead by just under 1,000 votes. Here's what's so crazy about this. Um, Tom Malinowski was always pro Israel, sending them money. But all it took was him to make one little bitty comment in public that aid to Israel should be conditional, depending on what kind of things they're doing in Palestine. And that was it. APAC and the Democratic Majority for Israel, another PAC, spent over $2 million in hit pieces against him to make sure he didn't get elected. And they endorsed former Lieutenant Governor Tahisha Way. The Democratic Majority for Israel endorsed her. So these hit pieces were meant to have her cross the finish line. But who crossed the finish line because of all of our efforts? All of our efforts, everybody. Anna Lilia Mejia, the progressive. This, if she ends up winning, if they call it for her, this is such a major hit against the Democratic establishment and the pro Israel super PACs. Let me tell you what the Democratic Majority for Israel said before this election. This is their public statement. We will be closely watching primary races to ensure pro Israel candidates are elected to Congress. Like, not people who are going to give us health care, not people who are going to give us livable wages. AOC calls APAC and all the sister groups, what did she call it? A right wing organization that undermines our democracy. But they're involved with the Democratic primaries for this reason. So keep your fingers crossed that she wins. This is us controlling the narrative. This is us controlling who controls our Congress.